My transformation began on Cinco de Mayo of 2008. I was riding with two of my friends to go pick up some Oxycontin, and I heard these lights behind me. I look in my rearview mirror, and it was the cops, and all I could think about is how my life was over. I had a half a pound of pot in my trunk, $2,000 in cash, and I felt like my life was spinning out of control. I was convicted of a felony drug charge, the intent to distribute, and I was sentenced to 5 years in jail, everything but 90 days, 5 years probation, 200 hours community service, all kinds of fines, drug classes. But the judge said to me, he said, "Doug, if you complete everything without messing up, I will strike the felony off your record." And I'm standing in court that day, and I was just like, there's no way I'm going to make it. At the time I was 20 years old, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna live to see 25. I reported to jail about a week after my 21st birthday. It was horrible. I was crying. I was thinking about my life. I just didn't know what to do. I had a lot of people disappointed in me. I thought I was a failure. And then my cellmate, Eric, encouraged me to start exercising. And I was like, I don't exercise. Here I was about 180, 190 pounds, overweight. I could have been a model for Pillsbury. I finally said, you know what, I'll give exercise a try. I remember getting down to a push-up. I couldn't do a push-up. I couldn't even walk. My goal when I got out of jail was to be able to do 10 push-ups. With Eric's motivation to me and staying on top of me, training me while I was in there, I was able to do it. I was able to run a mile when I got out. I think for me, exercise replaced the addiction that I had to drugs. And it gave me something else to fill my life with, and it aided in my recovery. And I got out and stayed on the path and the plan that Eric had given me. Hired a personal trainer, and once I had gotten to my goal fitness level, to where I got my weight where I wanted to, and my strength, etc., I decided I wanted to get certified myself to help other people use their fitness to transform their lives. So I applied for a job at the Maryland Athletic Club, and I had pretty much had to beg for my job because I had, of course, had that convicted felony. And after a few weeks of interviews and talking to HR, I was finally hired, and I can just remember just jumping up and down. I was so happy. So after building a successful personal training business, sure enough, time flew by, and my probation was then up. I had written a letter to the judge for modification of my sentence because I had completed all his stipulations, just as he had said, and I stood before him in court in January of 2014, and he struck the felony off my record. And I just could not believe in 2 minutes how much one's life can change from pretty much being shackled as a convicted felon and on probation to now being a free man. It was a incredible feeling, and this inspired me to help other people show that they can too turn a negative into a positive. So in August of 2014, I published From Felony to Fitness to Free, showing you that you can make the most of your second chance. You can turn a negative into a positive. You can transform yourself. Just always remember how far you've come and not how far you have to go.